Welcome to a course that I was supposed to release as a paid product, but I decided to give it for free because more editors need to stop guessing and actually start winning. So this is a full guide on how to get your first client. I actually recorded this like a month ago, but enjoy. Welcome to the most important module, and it's to make an edit. You're wondering like, where the fuck do I get footage? Like, I don't have any clients. How do I get other clients if I don't have any footage to show off? Like, this is why we have YouTube. You're not gonna get your first client without doing any work, so I'm gonna guide you how to do it. So what you want to do, like a lot of YouTubers have a separate channel with unedited content, or even some that don't edit their content, and you can take that content and re-edit it. But you might be asking, how do you find such person? I'm gonna give you an example in gaming, in podcasts, and in self-improvement. I'm gonna do the self-improvement one, but it's the same thing for any niche. So for Fortnite, I know a guy, his name is Litz. He doesn't edit his content. Like, look at this.
Ever since I was a little kid, I've been super competitive, and that definitely translated into Fortnite because I want to be the best player in the game and win every tournament.
There you go. You don't have any editing here. Like, you only showed FNCS, like this picture. It doesn't have any sound effect. You can perfectly like put B-roll over this, and yeah, you're gonna make a good ass video. Another example is like find the random podcast. Like podcasts I don't edit it. Podcast I like the Imagazi one, and
train more, or
like you could find like a good part. Like you go here and there's like this little graph and it shows you like the most replayed moments.
what would you do with your time if money was no object?
Well, I'll be honest, money isn't an object, so I would just do what I'm doing right now.
Like this moment is clippable and you can make like something good out of this. Actually, a key note on this, on podcasts you don't want to take the full video. You want to make a short out of this, because like if you edit this in 16:9 it's gonna look weird. But let's go on to the channel that we're gonna edit. It's Hamza, and he has like this main channel where actually recently he doesn't even edit like his videos. But let's go on his unfiltered, because I already re-edited that one. I re-edited this video.
I know you motherfuckers gonna like this video. Here's exactly how to get rich fairly quickly, and it's obviously unconventional advice that no one's gonna agree with and everything.
Like this is good ass intro, yeah. Like you can make a really good thing out of this. So take the link and go on and.loader.to and you just paste it, format MP4 1080p, and you're good to go. Another thing you could do, I use this software, it's called 4K Video Downloader. You download it and you're good to go. Now let's get into the editing software. This is the DaVinci module. So for my DaVinci, guys, you just put the video in and you just cut it out. Like you make it start at the first frame.
I know you motherfuckers gonna like this video. Here's exactly
the blank spaces, you cut them out.
5 minutes later.
And this is 18 seconds, but this is good enough to post on Twitter. Like, you're editing an intro, not an entire video, so you don't have to go overboard. Let's start by making the animations, because yeah. In this course, I'm just gonna show you one animation because I just want to show you how I do the animations and maybe give you some quick ideas. But this is just to get your first client. I'm gonna make a separate course that is gonna cover everything that I do in editing. So no client acquisition, just the editing aspect of it. And it should come out in like summer of this year, 2025. So when I start animations, I always like to start them with like a zoom out. So add the transform size, keyframe size, and go like 50 frames further and just zoom it in a bit. Change the pivot to his face, like, and press T to get the ease ins and ease out, and just make it like this.
I know you motherfuckers gonna like this video. Here's
like a strong ease out. Now what I want to do is just add like some cash on his eyes. So what we're gonna do is just get the tracker node and just go into his eyebrows, because his eyes, he's blinking. Because if I start tracking this, like the pupil, it will disappear. Like look at this. I can't track the eye, but the eyebrow is pretty close, so it should be all good. So let's track his other eye, actually eyebrow, whatever. And now what we want to add is operation to both of the trackers and put it to match move, because this, what it's doing with none, is just tracking, and we want to connect something into it. So let's make the cash logo that we're gonna add on his eyes. So get like the background and go like this, make the background green, a bit smaller actually, because we're gonna add a glow, and if it's too big it's just gonna cut off. So let's get some text, put it in here, put like a $sign, make it a bit bigger, add a black shadow, actually add the drop shadow before and a glow on the thing. We don't want to add the glow after, because if we add it after it's gonna like cut the white and yeah. it looks better when it's on top of it. Make it a bit further like this, and yeah. So let's make it pop. Like when he says
exactly how to get rich. I know rich.
at like the 72nd frame, we can make the pop. So let's make it 0 here, put it 0, right click, ease, out cubic,
To get rich. Fish. I know you motherfuckers
and now we want to connect them into the green ones of the tracker so that we can have it
gonna like this video.
on screen, but we need to still adjust it. So what we do is add like already one of them, like track, like put it onto his eye. Wait, you know what? The dollar sign, we could have made it bigger. So, let's increase it. The other one, just copy it so it's in a similar location and put it in like here.
I know you motherfuckers gonna like this video. Here's exactly how to get rich. Rich.
Actually, this pop-in is kind of shit. So we can expand the ease in and make it pop a bit.
To get rich. Exactly how to get rich.
Way better. Now we're not just gonna have this. So let's zoom again onto his face. Like when he says rich,
It's exactly
we
exactly how to get rich.
want it to like actually start zooming. Like we want it to zoom in at peak speed. So we just try and center it like
How to
something
get
like
rich.
this.
Rich. I know exactly how to get rich.
Also let's add like
I know
a
you
shape
motherfuckers-
to the image and make it
Motherfuckers gonna like this. Exactly how to get
kind of slow. Like a bit of movement wouldn't hurt.
rich. I know you motherfuckers gonna like this video. Here's exactly how to get rich.
Let's add an impact. Shake.
Rich.
Yeah. And let's keyframe the motion scale. So go like halfway through where the pop-in is and just add the keyframe on the motion scale. Add the keyframe
Is exactly
like 10 frames back. Add another one 10 frames further and put it at 2. Put the speed at like 0.6. And then you want to make the splines like this. So this is like kind of like this. You hold control, by the way, and yeah, make it have a little bit of this shape. So the motion is high as fuck for a slight moment, but then it just quickly like gets out.
exactly how to get rich.
Wait, this should be on 0. My bad. You can just select them and move them with.
Exactly how to get rich. Exactly how to get rich. Exactly how to get rich.
Now what you want to do is like
Gonna-
test out like the pan, the tilt, the rotation.
Is exactly how to get rich. Exactly how to get
Like this goes a bit too far on the right. So we want to have it like this. Maybe don't have it so big, but the rotation will have a lot.
is exactly how to get rich. Exactly how to get rich.
Maybe make it a bit more
Exactly
rigid.
how to get rich. Is exactly how to get rich. Here's
Now let's try and just adjust the splines to have them as good as possible.
exactly how to get rich.
This looks pretty fine to me, like the impact, and yeah, we're gonna keep it this way. Now we wanna like add more compositing, so let's add a vignette and let's make it green. So yeah, keyframe the blend on exactly where the impact is. Go a couple frames further, put it at 0. Go a couple frames back, put it at 0. And actually we don't have it, we don't want it like this high, so let's put it at 0.3. This looks like pretty good enough of like a little effect on the side. We want to do a similar thing with like the splines, so let's make something like this,
Exactly how to get rich.
like
Is
this.
exactly how to get rich.
And we could even add a vignette like this to make it a bit more spooky. Increase the size, the anamorphism, like the softness, and make it
Video.
like
His
blend
exact
0. Again, do the same thing.
video.
with
His
keyframes.
exactly how to get rich. Is exactly
Actually, I have it a bit more linear.
exactly how to get rich.
Now let's cut his body out, because why not? So Magic Mask, if you don't have DaVinci Studio, you could go in like CapCut. I don't know if it's still free, but you can cut him up and just put a green screen behind him and get him back in the software. Another thing you can do is go on an online thing, like type a background removal on Google and you should have something. Now let's just try this. Now let's add some money behind him. So How you do this is just take the median like this and put it after the magic mask, and this is gonna make a merge appear. Put it a bit down, and then just Control T or Command T, whatever if you're on Mac. Now you wanna add a merge, but you add it like this, because if you select this and you try and add a merge, it's just gonna appear here, so you need to move it. I mean, you can do however you want. Let's add a money overlay, so you can find this on YouTube. Like do whatever the fuck your creativity wants you to do. So let's actually, this one is kind of slow, so let's make it faster. Time speed, we can do this, and let's put it at like 2. This seems pretty good. So how you remove the background is just put a Lumik here, and it looks shit right now, but if what you can do is just decrease this to like 0 point whatever, and add a bit of blur, contract it. There you go, looks perfect. Now what you want to do is like add a glow to it, because we need it to look sick, and just without it, it looks kind of bad. So add a glow, and what you can do is like make it green to match like the color, make it gain a lot, make it spread, you know. And lastly, let's just adjust this to make it start appearing like when he says get rich. Is you just go in keyframes, select only, show only selected tools, and just make it start falling like there you go. And this is what
I know you motherfuckers gonna like this video. Here's exactly how to get rich fairly quickly.
Here you could have like zoom out, because like 5% awkward moments, you can zoom them out. Now let's also add some subtitles, because why not? So what I'm gonna use for this is text plus. Make sure it's a text plus, because the custom title can't be that customized. So you don't have to write anything for the moment. Go in shading, add like black shadow, red outline, it won't be red for long, make it black, make it 0.1 maybe. And we're gonna use the MrBeast font, because we're built different. You can find any font you like on thatfont.com. That's where I find all my fonts, and you should too, because it's sick. So to not be bothered by animation that takes a lot of computer power, you just disable it with D. I mean, mine can run it
I know you motherfuckers
pretty fine, but my laptop costs like 5k, so you can do this, just press D. Anyways, let's animate this text. We don't want it to just be nothing. So go in Fusion again, get a transform out, go to frame 0, keyframe it, go to like frame 15, go back to frame 0, put it at 0.65, whatever you prefer, then go in the spline and just animate it like this, something like this, where it pops. Like, look at the graph, it goes bigger and it goes back a bit, and it becomes like a bit smaller. Also go in settings, motion blur, you need this, like put it at quality 4 maybe, shadow angle 230, should be good. And now let's just subtitle this part. The way duplicate this is just hold Alt.
rich.
Actually, let's have get rich, like
Get
duplicate this.
rich. Get rich.
It's in the middle of the screen right now, but we can fit this, just make it a compound clip, and we're gonna still customize it. So go inside of the compound clip in Fusion, add the glow,
Motherfuckers gonna
because that's very important, and add a shake. This looks just way better than like regular subtitles, and just move them with position here in the
I know you motherfuckers gonna like this video. Here's exactly how to get rich fairly quickly.
But yeah, that's it for this module. Just do this for the entire intro you're gonna re-edit, and yeah.
Now let's make a Twitter profile, because that's the only place I'm gonna teach you how to get clients, and it's the best place because you're gonna build a brand there, and you shouldn't look for like Gmail outreach and random bullshit. So for a profile picture, you have two choices: one of your IRL self or one cartoon picture. I'm gonna show you the cartoon picture later. But for an IRL version, is just make sure we can see that there's a person on the screen, and it's not something cringe like you falling off a cliff. I mean, that would be pretty sick, but like, you get my point. Make sure you're not like fucking 2 meters from the screen, and just make sure it's a normal person that's on the screen. You can't just mess up a profile picture like that. Now for a cartoon version, this is what you want to do. Just hop on ChatGPT. It's in fucking Macedonian, but just describe yourself. Like, I'm gonna describe myself right now, and we're gonna try and make a good profile picture. And we're gonna go off this. Let's just have it do its thing. And this is what we got. It kind of looks good, but we could get better than this. So let's just give it another prompt. We can customize it as many times as we'd like, or like 4 times, I think, with the free version of ChatGPT. If you have the premium, we can do as many as we'd like, I think. Maybe we have a limit, 1,000. Let's give it another go. Okay, we're getting better, but why is the hair fucking has a weird color? So we're just gonna tell it to take off the weird color. Take off the weird, just make it brown. Make the eyebrows look a little bit better, and that should be it.
And now we got something interesting. Like, look what we got from, look what we got now. So let's download it. Now let's set up the profile picture. Let's put it here. Apply, go. The username is fucking shit. So we want to brand ourselves, like, doesn't really matter the username, but I'm just gonna write Kira editor. There we go, we're in. But we don't want it to look like this, because what the fuck is that? So let's think of a bio. You just want to brand yourself as the best editor out there. So of course, first thing you should write video editor. I see a lot of guys add like an emoji, and it's the country's flag. This is mine. This is a cheap ass country. If clients see that you have like a cheap country, India, don't add that. I know you're proud of your nationality. I don't put it. The only nationalities you could put is like USA and Switzerland, like a Western country. If you're from a third world country, like I am, don't put it, because yeah, you're just shooting yourself in the foot. You could use caps or not. Like, this doesn't matter, but only if you're in gaming, because if like an old ass guy sees like no caps in your bio, then you're just fucked, you know. We could add emojis, it's gonna make it more dynamic. Like video editor, what could we put? Like video camera, this one should be good. Let's actually make it more for finance guys. There we go. Add like this line, put like a quote you live by, helping creators crush their dreams like a rocket. And there you go. If you don't have any clients, don't add them. When you start getting clients, you could delete this bio even. I don't have a bio in mine. And here you can start tagging your clients. So tag me. I don't know. No, don't tag me. Don't be. But yeah, just keep it simple. Nothing special. Location. You could put your location. Again, if you're in a third world country, don't put it. But what I like to do is just get me as an editor. Like, you could write this and just put like the downs down this, or like whatever down there's this doesn't look good, to be honest. It's kind of mid. And add your website. So I have my own, and I'm gonna link a tutorial from Malice, and he actually put a template in his video, so you can create your website for like 50 bucks a year, I think, but you could get it for free. It's not good to like have, I've seen a lot of guys, they have like the card. I used to have it, I don't know, I think it was this. I used to have the cards, the domain name doesn't look good. Just invest 50 bucks if you got it. There we go, it looks perfect. I mean, wait, actually my bad. This only works on the phone, so make it on the right, because more people are gonna see you from a PC. Don't add soon. There we go. Now for your background, you could put like a theme something. Like, let's say this is purple, we can just make it match. So we can go purple gaming background. Let's just try and find something good. Yeah, this is like a PC background, I think, but it's gonna do the job, I think. Yeah, background, put it like this. Look at how well this shit matches. You could go a step further and make it good as fuck. You could get some designer. You can get my friend Tenix. He charges like 20 bucks. He made this shit. Or what the fuck? He also has a profile picture like this. I guess I'm making a revolution, guys. There we go. This guy can make you something like this. He made Jack's one, like this one. It looks kind of good. But yeah, this is not mandatory. This would cost you like 20 bucks. But this looks kind of good as well. And to go a step further, of course, get verified. Like, this helps massively. You don't have to if you don't have the money again, but like you get more engagement. Like, even Twitter says, I mean, I don't know where it's written, but that's it for setting up your profile. It looks perfect now, and let's move on to the next module. In this module, we're gonna talk about how you can post your work, because you have your profile, but what the fuck are your clients gonna see? It's just fucking blank profile, I have 0 posts. And this is what you should do. So go here and just add your trial. So I'm gonna add something random because I haven't edited the trial. Here we go, I just put my wallpaper, excuse me for this. But how you wanna title it is just really simple, but make sure it has keywords. So recent intro re-edit. This is gonna be your first video. So this is how you wanna title it. Recent recent intro re-edit I made 4. You can tag the person. We did for Hamza. This guy with some emoji, heart, doesn't matter. And here you just want to write looking for an editor, not this. There you go. DM me. Put like an envelope like this. You could even do like this guy did. Look at what he wrote. Comment spark for the project file. So comment re-edit for the project file. Put caps for the project file, and you put like folder like that guy did. This is just gonna be your first post. So let's say you've been editing for a while and you have a client. How should you title the videos? Because it's not an intro re-edit. It's pretty similar. So if you want to tag the guy, just keep it. So recent. If it's editing highlights, just write editing highlights for him or put it out. And yeah, that's it. Another keyword you could have is editing animations. If it's just purely animations, this is actually a good keyword to have, because sometimes people just search editing animations and they look for an editor. I don't know how this works from a client's perspective, but I know it works. So you get like a lot of inbound when you put that. So just put it. Yeah, clients sometimes just search editing animations. They might stumble upon you if your animations are good enough. That's it for this module. Let's pass on to the next one. Now you posted this, but how are you gonna get engagements? Because you don't have anyone knowing you, and Twitter is not gonna push you like randomly out of the blue, like a random account with 0 views. So what do? Look at what you do. First of all, you go follow me if you're not already. Just go in my following, because I follow a lot of editors. Go follow B3X, he's my coaching client. BK, my editor. Like other editors, Mango, Varav, this guy's cool. Like whoever the fuck has a video. This is Amir Mamedov, this is my friend. This guy is a video editor. Just go through them. Follow them, follow Jack, he's a legend. Go in his following. Other editors, fucking Slows, my other coaching client. Now what you do, following them is not enough. So go into their profile and just fucking gas them up. Like this shit. This is sick as fuck, bro. And you just comment. Also, have your replies boosted. Look at that. You need premium. I mean, if you don't have money, you can still get your first client without verified. I got it. Shouldn't be that hard, but just a boost you can get. And yeah, just go through people like this shit, make some friends, and it's gonna boost your work. I don't know how the fuck clients start appearing, but it just works. Don't question it. It's the Twitter algorithm. Like nobody can decrypt it except like Elon Musk. But yeah, this way you're just gonna build a brand, make some friends, and you're gonna have your own circle. And guess what? The other potential clients that follow the other guys that also follow you, those clients can even DM you. They might think that guy is not good enough that they follow, so might as well like go to his friends. It's that simple. Just engage with people, get a lot of followers, and boom, you have like $50,000 in your bank account in 2 days. Of course not, but that's one step towards it. That's it, how you get the inbounds. Now let's talk about how you can do outreach in the next module. In this module, we're gonna talk about outreach. Like, you've done everything else, like you tried to get inbounds, it's not working, or it's just shit clients. Now let's do some outreach, because we need it. Of course, make sure you have some work on your profile. Like here, you need fucking work. Like this can't be empty. You need like a pinned post and at least like 5 pieces of work. Don't start doing outreach before this, because you're just throwing mud at the wall. And make sure you have your website here. Like, make it, it's important. Now, how you search for clients? Just go and find someone you know that you'd like to edit for. Now let's go on to somebody's profile that you like. This was my client actually, but just go on his profile and go on his YouTube and just watch a video you like. So I edited this one. Now
Nick
we
is a
just
YouTuber
watch the
who
video.
claims that he's pretty good at lying, and today I'm going to put that to the test. Now listen closely, because this might get a bit confusing. First, he has to speedrun the game. Then he has
And here, find things that you could improve. So like,
Minitek is a YouTuber who claims that he's pretty
let's say the first text here, like this. You could say the compositing isn't good, so you just copy the video, go into his DM, and you write, hey, Boostfer, I just watched your how to find a liar video on YouTube, and I thought I could improve some things. Let me actually send this to myself, because I don't want to DM him for no reason. Yeah, you send this message. Don't spam the same message. Actually, this is kind of stupid. Have separate paragraphs. Just write it like this. Then go in the video, just link it, because you can prove that you watched it. And you go like, I think that your current editor could have made the compositing better in the first scene. And you just describe what's wrong. I made this 1 year ago, and I can actually criticize myself what I did wrong. So you could be like, actually make it as straightforward as it could be. I'm making this live, so yeah, I'm just telling you my thought process when I do outreach. You could have made the compositing better at 0,0. There is no glow on the text, and beside the animation there is no actual movement. It feels bland as fuck. You go on, you still watch.
pretty good at lying, and today I'm going to put
You say like, I also think that the music is isn't even loud enough. Because it's fine when I watch it with my headphones on, but when I put it on speaker, I can barely hear it. That's just a couple of things that I could improve. Let me know if you're interested in working together. Put some hearts, like some wing faces. I mean, this is a gaming client, of course. Don't put this to a fucking finance YouTuber. Also, you need to like capitalize your letters if you're sending this to an old guy. If you're sending this to someone our age, like 20 years old, you could just use this vocabulary, doesn't matter. Now you go to Boostful's Twitter. You were already on his Twitter, but you go in his following and you find another person you could DM. So this is another content creator. He makes YouTube. So you just search Barrett like this, go to his video, and then you just watch the video again. Like
For daily meeting.
this is perfect. Doesn't even have any editing. You could go send this to him, like write him a message, like the same thing as the other guy. Just make sure it's personalized. It's not just, I've seen a lot of dumbasses. They go like, hey bro. No, even worse. They go like, good evening sir Atanasov, are you looking for an editor? Like, I'm not responding to this shit. Like, you didn't give me any value. Why would I respond? And you sound like a retard. Good evening sir. Am I the fucking president? Even the president, you need to treat him like a normal human being. But I've seen even worse. There are dumbasses that would send me this paragraph, like this fucking size. I'm not reading that. I'm opening the message. If I see anything longer than 4 lines in a single message, I'm fucking exiting. If I send this in a single message, it would still look dumb. Don't get me wrong. Line returns that's like this, like line returns like this, don't do this, because that screams like an email, and people, when they open their DMs on Twitter, don't really want to look through their email. But that's it for outreach. If you're really desperate, do this, but you should get enough clients with inbound. It's better to just do inbounds in my opinion, but I've seen other people have great success, and I've done it. I've had success myself, and I'm not gonna prevent you from doing it. So to conclude this course, what you need to take away is post your work before you do outreach. Of course, like you need work to show off. Like you can't just not post work, like have nothing to show and get clients. Like it doesn't work like that. Then you want to make sure that you're acting like a normal human being. Set up your Twitter profile that doesn't look like a retard. Do outreach and don't look stupid when you do it. Also, another thing I'd like you to know is to always like improve on your editing. Like the better your work is, the more clients you're gonna get. That's just how it works. Like the better the work, the better the client usually. But that's it for this course. If you want to take it to the next level, you can get my one-to-one coaching. Like I have a package for $400 where I have you on Discord and you ask me any question, like anything that you need help with, and another for $9.97 per month, and you get my full asset pack like as a bonus for my coaching. And you also get 4 coaching calls where we discuss what you can improve in your editing, what you're doing wrong with clients, and just plot your next move for 1 hour straight. I'll see you in the coaching.